With Meghan Markle and Harry leaving the royal family to begin their new life in Los Angeles, Sophie, Countess of Wessex has revealed why Meghan Markle may have struggled to adjust to the spotlight. With Harry and Meghan now spending more time overseas, the spotlight is being shown on other senior royals. Now, in a rare interview, Sophie, Countess of Wessex has reflected on her own struggles with adjusting to the limelight, giving a major hint as to why Meghan may have struggled. Prince Edward's wife, Sophie, Countess of Wessex, carried out 236 official engagements in 2019. The number of royal engagements was not only higher than Kate Middleton, Meghan Markle and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, but also second in line to the throne Prince William. Therefore, the mother of two knows just how much of a struggle royal life can be at times. In a rare interview, the Countess spoke out about Harry and Meghan's decision to leave the UK. However, she also revealed why Meghan may have struggled being thrust into the spotlight so quickly. Speaking to the Sunday Times magazine, the Countess said she was glad she had enjoyed a long courtship with the Queen's son before they wed in 1999. Comparing her relationship with Prince Edward and the press attention that came with it in the early days to Harry and Meghan's, the mother of two said, "Remember, I'd had 5 years to adjust." The comment was made while reflecting on how her marriage into the royal family differed to the Duchess of Sussex's experience, which saw her date Prince Harry for 2 years before they walked down the aisle in 2018. The royal mum of two continued, "For our 6-month engagement I was even staying in Buckingham Palace. Not that you necessarily know how it will pan out." Her home of Bagshot Park, where she lives with her husband, Prince Edward, and their 16-year-old daughter Lady Louise Windsor, as well as 12-year-old son James, Viscount Severn, is 10 miles from the Sussex's UK home of Frogmore Cottage. The Countess, who is suggested to have become a confidant to the Duchess, said, "We all try to help any new member of the family." Of the Sussexes' relocation to the United States, the Countess said, "I just hope they will be happy." The comments come after Meghan and Harry previously opened up about how the intense media spotlight caused them a great deal of struggle in the famous ITV documentary by Tom Bradbury. Speaking before their decision to leave the royal family was made public. Meghan told Bradbury it's a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes, and replied, "Yes," when asked if it's really been a struggle, and she's not really okay. Harry and Meghan have since moved to LA with their son Archie, who recently celebrated his first birthday. Harry flew back to be with his wife just days before the lockdown was announced after completing his final royal engagement in the UK. The interview with the Countess of Wessex highlighted her recent visit to South Sudan, as part of her work against campaigning against sexual violence in conflict. During the past 6 years, more than 400,000 people have been killed in the civil war and more than 4 million have fled their homes, and it is an epicenter of war rape. According to the United Nations, between January 2018 and January 2020 there were incidents of conflict-related sexual violence involving at least 1,423 victims, including 302 children. The Countess married the monarch's youngest child, and the only one to never divorce, at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle. She is the daughter of a secretary and a sales director for a tire company, and was working at Capital Radio when she met her other half. Earlier this week, the royal, who has been volunteering throughout the coronavirus. Sophie has a good relationship with members of the royal family, and is particularly close with the Queen, and the Duchess of Cambridge. Last week, the 55-year-old showed her support for Kate's latest endeavour by submitting a photo to the Hold Still photography project, which was launched back in May to capture the spirit of the nation during the coronavirus outbreak. Sophie entered a camera phone image showing a fellow volunteer smiling while organising food deliveries for NHS workers at a Surrey mosque.